My friends, I have one simple thought to share with you this morning before we begin our wonderful week. Today, the church celebrates and honors the feast of Saint Peter Claver. He is known as the saint who worked among the slaves. And in an interview, when asked about Saint Peter Claver, Pope Francis says, there are two things that resembles me with Peter Claver. The first is that we both are Jesuits, fair enough. And the second one, he says, we both worked among the poor and the oppressed. Yes, my friends, St. Peter Claver left his homeland of Spain and dedicated his entire life to work among the slaves, to work among the poor and the oppressed. Through his holy ministry and through his holy deeds, he always alleviated, take care of the sufferings of the slaves. His prime purpose was to heal the people. His prime purpose was to give hope to the slaves who were treated unjustly. A well-known quote of St. Peter Claver fits our message from the Gospel of John for the day. St. Peter Claver says, we must speak to others with our hands by giving before we try to speak to others with our lips. In other words, our love for others must be concrete. Our love must be shown more in action than in mere words. In today's gospel, we see Jesus tells us to abide in his love. And what is that love? What is Jesus' love looks like? There are two criteria of true love. The first, that love must be shown more in deeds than in words. That's the first criteria of true love. And the second criteria is the communication. Love involves communication. When we receive God's love, we need to communicate, we need to express that love to others. True love must be concrete, must be action-oriented, it must be communicated. True love cannot be isolated. True love cannot be kept for myself. And when we do that, we become selfish, we remain close within ourselves, and we seek our own benefits. So to abide in Jesus' love means to be action-oriented, to show our love for others in a most concrete way, just as today's Saint Peter Claver, who showed his love for others, for the slave, for the poor, and for the oppressed. To abide in Jesus' love means to have that capacity to communicate, have that capacity to express my love for my own brothers and sisters. Today, St. Peter Claver always communicated God's love and his love for the others. His love was concrete, where he served among the poor, among the oppressed. As I said, I'd like to end this short reflection with the same quote of Peter Claver. He says, we must speak to others with our hands by giving before we try to speak to others with our lips. Amen.